Hello, thank you for listening to the Skate Fillet podcast. This is episode 135. I am Grant Fierro here with Mike Medina, and we're going to talk about what went down this week. So, Krooked released footage from their New York trip on Thrasher. The footage was a trip working on LSD, a full length video.
Yeah,
So
you could tell from the clothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, a bunch of those clips are in the video.
Yeah.
Like all the footage. It was kind of like it's almost like a rough cut, but not for one person, just for a trip. Got to see some attempts and random stuff, which I thought was sick. It was cool. It's a little different. I mean, we're used to seeing the rough cuts at this point, which I think everyone loves. But it was something a little different and cool.
I think anyone and everyone who rides a skateboard or has ever ridden a skateboard just likes to see Marc Gonzalez fuck around.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Let's be honest.
I thought it was sick. Like people just skating the spot, and he's just like mobbing around on his bike, whatever. It was pretty funny.
Dude, when they're skating the flat, the street gap is the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
This shit is hilarious.
Sibo get the
dude. His switch tray. Dude, Gonz's switch tray was looking kind of fire on that big ass board too.
Oh, I know. Well, he didn't do it, right?
I know he didn't make it.
I know, but it was there. He could have.
Yeah, exactly.
He was in some Adidas running shoes.
Yeah, dude, that fucking board was gigantic.
Yeah, his board is so big. That is crazy.
It's
off
crazy,
the curb, and he was trying to land on that cobblestone rock, whatever stuff.
I feel like he embodies the New York. I don't want to say stereotype, but I feel like he's such a fucking New Yorker at this point. Just the way he carries himself, just willy dilly, just out there. I'm here.
Yeah.
I think it's so sick. I also feel like there was this moment of that was kind of I'm a New Yorker type of East Coast dude when Bobby Warris, when they showed Bobby on the subway, I was like, dude, Bobby's a fucking G. That was such a sick shot, dude. Do you know what I'm talking about? Him on the subway car. I was like, dude, that was sick. I don't know what it is about that shot. Looks so tight. I was like, dude, Bobby Warris looks so badass right now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like when they set that one spot where they were alling up onto that ledge and then gap into the street. And Bobby.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Dude, he's got a real good one.
Yeah, his front three looks super cool.
Sometimes people make that trick look weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best looking ones are how Bobby did it, where they kind of bone it out and they're turning more off of their nose.
I love it when it's like that, dude. That's how Zion does it too.
Yeah, that's probably the best way, the best looking front threes, I think.
I think. Oh, Jeremy Ray, dude. Jeremy Ray front three.
Front three.
Oh, that's a good front three.
Who did?
Yeah, that's got the best one. He's got the best one, dude. I think so.
Yeah, and then Gonz lips to the ledge, which was sick. Dude, I would love to try to skate his setup, especially now that you mentioned how big that thing is.
I'd like to skate a small mini ramp with it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Really chill tranny with it would be super fun,
that thing's
dude.
crazy.
I feel like you could just slide around everywhere with those wheels. You know what I mean? Dude, you could come into fakie off of anything. Just cruise on in, dude.
I just want to the shape just looks crazy.
Yeah, all of his shapes look insane.
Yeah.
I wonder how long he has a board. Or if, I mean, obviously he has some that he probably prefers more than others,
Yeah.
But dude, every time we see footage of this guy, it's for sure a different board. A way out there different kind of board, Not just a board in the Krooked series.
What were those called? The 10-inch boards you had that they released?
Tennis boards?
10-inch. They were
10-inch.
The crazy shaped ones with the flames on it. I can't remember the name. But they came out I don't know, 4 months ago or something. Anyway, they saw one in person and that thing was crazy. I stood on it real quick. Someone had it at a skate park here. Whoa, I want to remember the name. Anyway, that thing was wild. I was like, it's probably pretty fun to have this to when you're chilling, I don't know, skate a slappy curb or something. But I can't imagine that being an everyday.
We have one. We have one at Fargo, dude. Hey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's super sick. My dog's here. Dude, she says, what's up? Yeah, we have one at Fargo. It's super rad. It's extremely fun to skate, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
Doing the little Wally back blunt slides. Oh, man. That's like the best shit.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I mean, that was. Oh, also, Crooked in New York. I really like when they were skating that like spot with all those little circle mani pad, tons of options.
Or like Sibo does like nose
Nose
manual,
manny,
nollie, nose manual, nollie flip.
flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Cromer would like ollie up the gap and then
Oh
frontside
yeah,
flip or
dude, that
something.
was a
That looked
cool
so
little
gnarly.
approach. Yeah, I really like that approach that he took.
Yeah, I think that's what's cool because I mean we've seen it in tons of videos,
I've never
but
seen it
it's like
skated like that.
yeah, there's always like there's a lot of different ways to skate it.
Uh,
Like Gon's like ollied up and back slappy.
Brad,
See,
yeah,
was going mani
we've
pad.
seen that though. We've seen people like ollie up and grind that little thing to nose, like to manual the little pad below it.
Yeah. But
But
it's just
like
cool. There's like so many options there.
totally, that's probably like sick as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a manual guy. Like if you're a manual guy, there's like literally endless options there. You
Yeah,
know?
there's a ton. And then what did Bobby do? Front shove the gap and then shove off the block or whatever.
Yeah.
That was sick.
I'd like to
Yeah.
see Brad Cromer go back there and maybe like try to like kickflip that shit or impossible it. Oh man,
Dude, you know what I still want to figure out
he's
is
got
how
like
in
the
his
best
part
one.
how he does that tail slide impossible was
I
so
still
crazy.
the most wrapped in the game.
Yeah, that trick's wild.
That dude's a legend, man.
I mean, you see the like minute of footage you put on Instagram yesterday
Man,
was so crazy.
He's not fucking around. Like when you see video footage of him, he's like he always does something extremely hard.
Yeah. And just makes it look so good. Like I always remember that. Like a minute Instagram video just skating over a parking block. And
That's how I
every
feel
trick
about that. What's that dude?
so snapped, like caught so well.
That's how I feel
It's so
about that
fun.
one dude, man. Why can't I think of his name? Nick Garcia.
Oh yeah.
Like holy shit, dude! The game is
Nick's
sleeping on
sick.
Nick
He's
Garcia. He's so good.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes that can kind of make like anything into a spot. I feel like he can just skate whatever and make something look so sick.
I also, who's your favorite? Okay, just a random question. I'll give you a second to think about it too.
That's good.
Who's your favorite dude to specifically watch Instagram footage of? Like, who do you get hyped when they like drop that good and you're like, fuck yeah, dude? Especially now that we have minute-long footage, we've seen some good shit.
Maybe honestly, probably a shot.
Yeah, I figured that.
When he I mean, even on his stories, like last night,
Oh my god, that boy went off.
And he'll just put all his clips on his story.
Yeah.
Like him skating B-balls last night was so sick. Like he does that tail slide frontside flip on the ledge, and then he barely moves his feet. And I was like, dude, this has to be a switch laser just because it's a shot. And his like it looks like it's
a switch heel right after.
It's so mellow for him to switch laser flip on flat ground. Like it's crazy. I don't know how to even explain how easy. He looks like his feet are just there and he just jumps and the board flips so perfect
and like fast. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so cool. That and then like, I mean, even when he was nose blunting the quarter pipe, the pool coping one, and popping out and tray flip on flat.
His nose blunt was like 3/4 of that shit too.
He is so sick. And when he switch shield up the ledge and then half cap flipped over the table, that half cap flip was so proper.
Fuck it, dude. Give him Saudi again. Let's go.
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, it's like my favorite skateboarder, so of course you're watching him anywhere, whether it's Instagram or video part.
Same, I feel you.
I mean, Louis.
It's just like that good shit.
I'm just saying my favorite skateboarders at this point, but Louis Lopez will put some crazy stuff on Instagram. Like he has this one video where he skates Westchester.
That's fine. You're allowed to say
and it's just like
guys.
Dude. He does front blunt back 270 kickflip out on the flat bar.
I really like watching Ryan Gallant footage.
Oh, that's sick. He skates like
he's sick as fuck.
Weird spots.
He's so sick.
There's that one video kickflip back nose blunts a rock.
Yeah, like
so
he
crazy.
does it with style and not like with Tic Tacs. Like it looks like he was like did that 5 times and picked his favorite one.
Yeah, he skates interesting stuff, like weird curb type legends.
You have to understand that like Ryan Gallant's already a fucking legend. You know what I mean? Like he's having fun with skating at this point, and I like to see shit like that. Yeah, same goes for P-Rod. Like fuck, dude.
I have been loving P-Rod's Instagram recently, which is, I mean, I've always obviously like Paul's a legend.
I had to post him on this,
but there's been times where like I don't know. I just always like, okay, he's a legend. Sometimes I'm into his footage. Sometimes I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me that much. But recently, like, it's so sick.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Spanish, like, just the way the footage looks.
Yeah.
The tricks he's doing. I don't know. It just looks so cool.
They all look perfect, but like I don't know. I feel like he's the shit, man. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
we stopped like there was like I feel like a couple years where he was really focused on contests, and we weren't really getting any street footage out of him, or not
Yeah,
much.
but that's why he's a millionaire,
And then
dude.
2017, he didn't skate a single contest. And I mean, he already talked about on the nightclub that he doesn't really want to put a part out, but he's out doing the same thing he would be doing if it was a video part. He's like going off in schoolyards and at street spots and just putting them on Instagram. And like those videos, like those 3 lines at that school with over a bench, hit the bench, and like a 10 stair was so gnarly.
Super good
And then they
fakey
went to
flip.
the spot again, and he got like 2 more lines.
Yeah.
Insane.
Super good fakey flips, super good switch tray.
And also, he does those tricks, like the beginning of each line where he does a trick over a bench. Like, he makes that look really easy, and that's
Yeah, he does like switch heel, then like switch flip back 5-0.
yeah. And then the next one I think is nollie frontside flip, and then switch back 5-0 180.
Yeah.
Like doing a flip trick 180 over a bench like that in a schoolyard is a lot harder than
Yeah, no shit.
like,
The pros make that look
like it
so
goes by
easy.
like that, but it's like, dude, if
Yeah.
you were skating that, like that's crazy. Yeah, he's been killing it. Tori Puddle has crazy stuff on Instagram
Yeah,
too.
he's a
He
good one.
actually skated the same spot, and he backside flipped over a bench, and he was like, there could have been like a bench and a half, and he went so far, and his board flipped so fast and caught it. It was wild.
Well, still like, oh fuck, Spencer, dude. Spencer
Spencer
drops that
Hamilton goes off on
fire, dude. He drops that good shit.
Oh,
on
you know who
Instagram.
came out the sick one today was Chris Colburn. It was like it's like
Yeah,
the
that's
longest
our
line
dude.
ever. He posted a video today. It's like you have to swipe because the line is like the line's like 2 minutes. Like it's
That's
just him.
crazy.
He like does some stuff at the beginning, and then he's just like going down a hill, just skating flat ground, like whatever. It's so sick.
I feel like more people need to know who he is. He's good as fuck.
Oh yeah, he's insane. Oh, Davis and Jack, they come out with super cool stuff together.
Yeah.
Like, they had
Davis
that video
goes
at the Barracks
off.
a couple weeks ago. It
Yeah.
was super rad.
Yeah, those are some good ones, dude.
Yeah, that was who else for you other than Spencer?
Oh, for me?
Yeah, you got anyone else?
Thanks for asking. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but did you see that fucking Zion 50-50, man?
Dude. Oh my!
I've watched that clip a million times.
Yeah, it came up on my Instagram a lot.
I can't get over how gnarly that is.
Yeah, that's just
like
how
do you step to that spot? How do you step to that spot, dude? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a video part clip for sure.
No shit, that's what I was like.
But it must have just been like
stuff, dude.
It must have just been like he just saw it and there was no camera and he was just like.
You want to know why, dude? Because he's pro as fuck.
He's so good.
He's so pro. It's insane. Speaking of pro, dude, where's it at? Let's go get
it. Well, Mike grabs his little surprise. Let's see what it is.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Oh, here, boards.
Let's fucking go. It's official now, dude. We made it.
Are you related to Zion?
What?
You said we made it, Zion. The board says Zion right on it.
We made it, dude. It's all good. Dude, I can't. This board is so sick, dude.
Are you gonna skate it?
Nope.
Is it going on the wall?
Yep.
Wow. I saw one actually at a skate park yesterday.
But what was I gonna say? If anyone from Deluxe is listening to this, I would love to see another My Favorite Skater series. I would love it. Anyway. Did you see those boards that they dropped with like the fucking like the Asian or like the Japanese, Chinese?
Oh yeah, Mr. Tux.
Mr. Tux.
I had the Dennis Buznitz one.
I have some of his t-shirts. They're great.
Yeah, that dude's art's super cool.
Yeah, they're super sick. But anyway, the one with fucking K-Walk's little dog, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's like the best board, dude. That's like the best
board. What's the name of his dog?
I don't know.
I think he has one dog named Zeus.
Zeus for sure.
There's one other though. It's I don't remember. Anyway,
Smokey or some shit. Who knows?
No, that's Boo. Yeah, that is sick though with his dog.
Yeah, that one's so tight. That's like one of my favorite boards that I've seen lately.
Joey Guevara released a part on Thrasher. He's I don't know. Was it even really with Alien? I don't know. It was on Thrasher. He's pro for Alien, so it was pro
Yeah,
Alien and
that's
pro
how I
something.
know who he is. What else does he ride for?
He's on Cons, Thunder.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know what else.
Okay.
I think I read his like follow up interview on Thrasher, and I think it was he was saying someone from Alien I think is starting a new wheel company, so I think he's like skating for that.
Sick.
But I don't remember the name. I'll look it up right now as we chat about this part. I mean I've seen his footage before for sure. Obviously he's had stuff come out in the past,
I think he
but
had something come out just last year.
yeah, it's something with Alien. I think.
Yeah. Didn't he go pro last year?
Yeah, he went pro last year. So it's probably that. Um, but he definitely has like a really like flowy around, like kind of like he's cruising type
Yeah,
of vibe.
he's got that style where it looks like he's not really trying very hard.
Yeah, he definitely looks like pretty mellow,
Uh-huh.
which is cool because I mean that's definitely hard to
I
do
feel like
in the
I feel
streets.
like Chris Chan has that style.
Chris Chan.
Yeah, where it just looks like they're not really trying very hard.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean,
But sometimes Chris Chan
I'm
gets
not
so
opposed.
tech that I'm like, yeah,
Chris Chan is so tech, dude.
that
I didn't
dude gets
realize that
crazy.
Adidas had him on like that. Like he's on Adidas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes on trips and everything.
Oh, really? I didn't know he went on a
I didn't know
trip.
that either until recently.
That's interesting.
Very. I mean, he's a great skateboarder. There's no denying that, dude.
Yeah, no, he's super.
Whether you want to like start the YouTuber conversation, that's for a different time. But I mean, as far as a skateboarder, he's a great skateboarder.
He
And I
is.
feel like
That
he's
is
not
true.
necessarily like that. It's your boy Chris Chan. Come back with a subscription and a like and like. I don't necessarily feel like he's that way.
It is crazy. Like we saw him come up on more of like the mainstream normal
I
way
remember
of
him from
making it in
Battle of the
skateboarding.
Barracks.
Yeah, from
That's like
Battle of the
how I
Barracks.
know who he is
Yeah, I mean
strictly
that's how
from
everyone's
Battle of the
introduced
Barracks.
to him. And then
Totally.
he kind of like went on his own path and did the YouTube thing. So he kind of like was in both sections because I think there's kind of like a lot of dudes that do their thing on YouTube feel like it's just a different path in skateboarding than the normal of getting sponsored and putting out video parts and
Right.
whatever. We kind of saw Chris Chan do both, which is interesting. I think we've seen too many dudes really do
And I
that.
feel like just a majority of them are so fucking cheesy that it's like hard to relate to.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead. I don't give a shit. But like, I don't know. It's not, him and that John Hill dude aren't horrible to me.
Dude, John Hill's a really good skateboarder.
Like they're not horrible to me. I've watched not. It's not like I sit there like I'm not like subscribed to these dudes sitting there like fuck yeah they just dropped a video like, but they're not horrible to me, not at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that they're super nice dudes too, you know.
Yeah, I actually randomly met that dude John Hill once before. I was at the courthouse with Mike Peck and Jun Sato, and
See, but again, he's
they
somebody
like
that I
recognized
was
each
interested.
other
Yeah.
and like said what up, and I was just with those dudes. So like he introduced himself to me, and he was super cool. And it wasn't, I don't know, it was just like he seemed like a normal guy, just out skating, whatever.
Was he filming himself when he was like doing?
No, I seen him like setting up his camera and filming him skating, but I didn't see him like.
See, like that's not necessarily weird to me.
No, not at all.
Like if he was like sitting there, like you guys had just met, and he's sitting there like, "Hey, I'm meeting this guy named Grant right
no,
now."
it wasn't like.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
"What the
I feel
fuck,
like.
dude?"
I mean, he didn't do that at all. I feel like maybe like that would for sure be weird.
But
like,
again,
I don't think he would do that to anyone. You know. Like,
but
that's kinda
again,
like,
though, like I feel like this is like I knew him prior to YouTube.
knew of him
Yeah, I knew of him prior to YouTube.
from what?
Friendship
Okay, yeah,
and like Lakai and shit.
yeah.
So like, does that even count?
Does what count?
Like I don't know, not count, but like to me, I guess in my own mind, I guess maybe like he's not a YouTuber because I knew him prior.
Oh no,
Or
he's
knew of him
still a
prior.
YouTuber. He posts videos
No, I
on
know.
YouTube like every day.
No, I know that, but I mean like as far as like fitting like that persona, I guess.
I don't know.
Even though he absolutely does, and he's like completely molded of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know, whatever, dude.
I
I'm
got no
not
issue.
hating
Whatever.
on-
They're doing their thing.
Yeah, I was
He's a
gonna
super
say.
good skateboarder. He was a cool guy.
And some of them
And I
like
met
pay their
him.
bills with that shit. So
Oh
like,
yeah, that's. I mean, a lot
power
of them
to
do.
you, man. We wish we could do that.
Yeah.
Don't you wish that we could just talk about this shit and pay bills? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think
That'd be
they're
nuts.
putting in a
Like,
little. Dude, what they do is so time consuming.
yeah, no, trust me. Me and
Like
my roommate
as
were
cool as
just
it looks from the
talking about
outside, and
that.
I'm sure they like it, but it's like, dude, that's not easy.
No, the whole fucking putting out videos
They
every
put out like a
single
12-minute
day.
video every
Like, are
day.
you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, look what happened to Drew, dude. It melted his brain.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some dudes probably can't handle that, which makes sense. That's
Hey,
so
I don't
much
blame
time,
him. That
energy,
shit's
effort.
insane.
But I guess that's like the price you
You
pay
have to
to
get to
not be at
10K
a normal job.
subscribers. You have to get to 10K subscribers just to make any money, just to monetize your videos.
Interesting.
I feel like there's no way we'd be allowed to, dude, unless I stop cussing.
What were we even? Oh, we're talking about Joey Guevara.
Oh shit,
We
I'm
barely
sorry.
even talked. No. It's fine to go on to our own path. We got a short list this week. We got
It's
to just
okay. We
discuss.
can talk about him for a little bit, but I'm sure we're gonna talk about Frankie Spears anyway.
Dude, Joey killed it though. I think did he Smith grinded that one route the kink at the end. That was sick looking. But I don't know. Like we said, it's just kind of and he does this sick pop shove it, dude. I'm really into pop shove it recently, as long as they're done a certain way. Like the ones that are pushed out in front of you and they even out look so sick.
Yeah,
Like
those are tight.
Louis Lopez and Nikel.
Cal has the best ones.
Yeah, Nikel probably is my favorite. Uh, Joey did a sick one. Garrett Hill forever has a good one. He pops his so high.
That dude does front foot impossibles like vertically.
Yeah, it's when
Whenever
he
I think
does that,
about, no
I'm just
matter
like,
what he
what?
does, yeah, no matter what he's done or what he's going to do, I will always know, like, think of him as for that for
But when
some
I seen
reason.
it in slow mo, like I understand how he does it,
I don't.
but it's no. But like if you watch it, it's like it's pretty much like he ollies and then just like pushes his front foot and the board goes around and he just moves his back foot. But
Just
like the
like,
fact that he has the amount of pop to do that on flat ground, like that's so much to do and like just on a flat ground ollie pretty much. Like
dude,
that's
just like
crazy.
the way that it raps is like not real.
The best was in the Legion of Doom game when
Yeah, yeah.
when Costin tried to count his.
Yeah.
That was the best. And also like when Costin tried the first one, and I think it was Mikey or someone was like, "That's not the same trick." And Costin's like, "It's still a front foot impossible. It just doesn't look the same."
And then Mom's like, he's like, yeah, yours are still pretty sick.
And I'm like, "Mo got hyped on Costin."
Yeah.
That's pretty sad. That
Dude,
was
what was I
super
gonna
loud.
say? Speaking of front foot impossibles, what was the trick that Kalis used to do it out of?
Oh, he did fakie 5-0, fakie front foot impossible at J
That's
point.
what it is. That's the
That
most
was
gangster
so
shit.
crazy. Was that in the DGK thing or was that just on Instagram?
Ah, it was in DGK.
Yeah. What, like
Blood,
parental advisory or something?
blood money.
Was it?
No, it might have been parental advisory actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's when, dude. That
That's
that DGK
crazy.
team is completely different.
Yeah, they definitely had some changes since then. I mean, that was a little while back.
That there's been a lot of changes since
Who do you
then.
think of when you think DGK now?
Boo Johnson,
Yeah, I think Boo and then
and
I
that's
think
it.
Dane.
I don't even think of anyone besides Boo Johnson and Stevie.
Yeah, Boo definitely.
And I guess Wade.
Yeah.
I think of
Oh
Wade
yeah,
because I
Wade.
love that dude.
I mean, Wade's in my head, but when I like until you said it, when I was talking about DGK, that didn't really pop into my head.
Saying I always think of Boo Johnson now. He's like the one that's got to be outselling everyone board wise by like
Yeah, I would
crazy
assume so.
numbers. Yeah,
He definitely seems to have
that's
like
a marketable dude, man.
yeah,
Whether you
he
like him or
seems
you
to have like
don't.
branded himself
Yeah.
pretty well.
I think everything started with him when he got kicked off of Mountain Dew. That's when he said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna do this shit my way," and that's like when he got the most relatable.
Yeah, he's definitely blown. Dude, the thing that was trippy to me was when I went to the Street League Super Crown in LA, like September or whenever that was.
Mm-hmm.
When he walked into the like to sit down, all these kids were stoked and getting his autograph, whatever. And that I
That
was like,
happened in
that makes
Chicago
sense.
too.
You know, he's a professional skateboarder.
Mm-hmm.
But what was crazy to me was his homie Slinks. It's like they're always
Is that the
together.
dude that looks like T-Pain?
Yeah.
Dude, I seriously thought he
They're always
was.
with Blue. But
Bro, I thought it was T-Pain.
all these kids were like Slinks, like trying to get photos with them and have him sign their stuff. And I was like, Well, that's pretty crazy because this dude Slinks is like just Boo's homie. Like it's not like he's like making it in skating or you
He's a
know.
social media star, dude. You can
Yeah,
be that
I was
now.
like, wow, like Boo really has like a big influence on these kids. It's pretty
Yeah,
wild.
definitely.
But Boo kills it. He's crazy to watch skate.
He does hard flip back Smiths on handrails.
Not many other people do that.
That's
Was that
really
last
fun.
year at Tampa Pro or the year before when he did it in
That
the best
was,
trick?
yeah, I was gonna say, I
It
know that was
was
in a
so
video part.
crazy. I
I
remember
don't
there was
know.
an interview with them. Like I think it was at Tampa, and they were like, "Oh, like what's up with the Hartford Smith and the best trick you did?" And he said something along the lines of like, oh, "I was just chilling, like I wasn't gonna skate, and then everyone was killing it, and I was like, oh, I'll just go try it." And then he did it so good. That is crazy.
That's a really fucked up trick too.
The fact that he could just pull that out.
One of my homies does hard flip back 50s like it's nothing, and I think that's
Well,
really
that's
fucking
crazy.
weird. Yeah, right.
That's super crazy. Mike, your favorite shoe company, Adidas, as everyone can tell by your hat.
I love
They
Adidas.
came out with the updated Mark Suchu shoe, the Suchu ADV2.
They look
It,
fire.
pretty similar silhouette to his first shoe. It's pretty much his updated version. He said they changed the heel a little bit, the way it fits. The stripes are a little different. I think the tongue as well. So pretty much just refined the shoe, made it better. You know, he's
Which
probably
I
more
mean,
hyped on it.
I skated the first one and they were fucking real good.
Oh, you liked him.
Yeah, they're a cup sole though, so if you're into that, they're very cuppy.
Are you into that? I know we've
No,
talked about this 1,000 times, but
no,
yeah, I thought you were into Volk shoes.
I
That's what
am.
surprised
Yeah,
me.
I bought those just because I like the way they look, and I really like Mark Suchu, and they have the I can't I forgot that. I wish fucking where's Kyle when you need him, dude. They have that insole that's like the fat ass blue one,
Yeah, I've seen that.
and I had those in the Superstar, like the shell toes.
Uh-huh.
And dude, I'm talking like 0 foot problems ever.
Oh, okay. So you wanted to get
Like,
shoes with that insole
and
again.
exactly, that's really what it came down to was like I had 0 like heel bruises, 0 like anything with those. So
Yeah.
that's what it
I
came
like
down
the
to.
little like the emblem they put on the tongue of his shoe.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck, dude. I'll
Like the
probably,
Adidas logo that's on your hat, but then they put like those circles and it's in gold. It
yeah,
looks super cool.
I'm probably gonna get the new Suchus to be
Yeah,
quite
try them
honest
out.
with you.
Try them out.
Yeah, we have them at Fargo Skateboarding in DeKalb, Illinois.
Oh, they
Um,
already got the new ones?
yeah, we have
Oh, crazy.
Adidas and Nike accounts, so we kind of get like we had like the Ashads early, like the blue or not the blue, the fucking gray and pink ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like we get like some shit comes early. Like we had the Miles match court colorway hella early too, and like the Nickel
Oh, cool.
like colorways come early for us. Dude, the Nickel colorways sell out at Fargo within like a fucking day. Like
Yeah, Nikel's another dude that like,
almost all of his sizes just go.
yeah, that's crazy. That's super cool.
That is nuts. It's like I
Good
think
for him.
the only other shoe like just coming from my like skate shop personally are like just like my local shop
Yeah.
is like Corey Kennedy's shoe like when it first dropped went
Yeah, I remember there was like a big demand
bonkers.
for that shoe.
Yeah, dude, that
Because
shit
he
was
was skating them for like
crazy.
2 years and no one really knew what it was.
Right.
And
Well,
then I remember
I
people figuring out it was like an old tennis shoe.
yep.
And
And then people try to hit up eBay and they're like
yeah,
fucking $200
you can
and
find
shit.
them on eBay. Some
Yeah.
people got them though on eBay.
Yeah, but anyway, what it was they did it. They labeled them as a quick strike, which is typically like kind of like Nike. I feel like it's like them like testing the grounds, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a limited run.
It's a limited run, so like, dude, we only had I think we got 2 of each size, like from like 5 to whatever, and
Yeah.
dude, they were like fucking gone.
Well, I remember there was that first color with the black with the white
The
swoosh.
black with the white swoosh.
They never made it them again.
Nah, and that shit was
Which is so
gone,
random because it's like
dude.
the basic colorway, you know.
Yeah, but
But
that's how to get your shit out there, dude.
oh yeah, no, it makes sense.
Make it
That
a
was
really.
when the toe cap was like just about to start popping
It
off. Too,
was
all the
that
companies.
was the pop of the toe cat.
Yeah, was the CK.
Like there wasn't shit yet. That was the toe cat pop.
Well,
Like that
speaking
was.
of the toe cap, did you see the new the GX1000 cons?
No, I haven't. But GX1000 is super sick, dude.
And GX1000 has a video releasing today on Thrasher.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm
New
ready.
GX 1000 video. But
I'm still watching Sabotage from last week. That shit's fire.
that's a good video to watch.
Fuck
But yeah,
yeah.
GX 1000 and Cons collab with some Jack Purcells, and they come in like a GX 1000 bag, and
That's sick. In a
it says
bag.
GX 1000 on the heel, like the little heel tag. Like it's like GX1, and then
I'm
the
gonna look these
zeros have
up.
like the star, so it's like Cons. And then I mean he's one of the filmers for the new Cons video, so
Oh
that's super
shit.
rad.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, he's been going on trips with them. Like this. Oh, there's that one line where Kenny Anderson does that insane full cab that I reposted. He filmed that line. Him.
Where are these fucking shoes at on cons, you think?
Yeah, I believe Cons posted them. They're just all black leather Jack Purcells. Converse Cons should have posted them. Yeah, right here. The photo's like black and white. They almost look gray in this photo, but they're all black.
Yeah, I see them.
But some shop I just seen like on my Explore page posted the heel. It had a super cool logo. Yeah, so that came out. What were we talking about before that? Oh, just shoes. No, we're just talking about shoes.
Yeah, there's like 3 things on our list this week, so who cares?
Yeah, I mean it's good to just chat.
Yeah, that's what
well,
our
actually,
that's our niche, man. That's our niche anyway, dude.
Yeah,
We're just some friends, and we're talking about skateboarding, just
some
like
friends that have never met.
just like you would be talking with
internet friends.
just like you would be talking with your internet friends.
Oh
Axel,
shit. Axel Crusher.
Axel Crusher.
He left New Balance numeric. That came as a complete surprise to myself.
I mean,
I was out skating. I got home. I like parked my car in front of my house, and then Billy texted me Axel off of New Balance, and I was just like, "What? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Look, they posted," and which I actually think is super cool, for them to post about that, because I think it's just like a professional look, when brands handle that situation in that way.
mm-hmm.
Especially for someone like, don't get me wrong, Axel's a big name. And if you read these comments, like a lot of people seem to be bummed he's gone. But it's not like he's the face of the company. Like New Balance could have easily just not really said anything about it. But I like the way they handled it.
Yeah.
They said thanks for the good times, Axel. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors. Cheers. So,
and which typically means that at least the contract, was fulfilled.
Yeah, like they were happy with each other. They split ways. I'm sure we'll know pretty soon. I think shoe announcements usually happen quick because the dude has to be skating in some sort of shoes, so everyone's gonna know quick what they're skating. So, just by looking at the comments and just where I think he fits, I would assume he's gonna skate for Vans. But that's a complete guess.
I mean, where else, dude? Where else is he gonna go?
Yeah, I think he used to get Americas before he really blew up and gone. Before he was just before King of the Road, before New Balance, all that. Like I think he used to get Americas when he was younger. So I saw someone comment that, and I was like, oh yeah, I could he would fit, but I'm pretty sure he used to get Americas, so I don't think it would happen. I don't know. Vans just seems like a really good fit for him, so I'm sure we'll know soon. But
especially if you're Vans, dude, fucking sign the contract.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
And like there, he fit.
Skates big shit. He's super young. His girlfriend skates for them. Like, keep him moving, dude.
I actually ran into, I don't know either of them, but I seen both of them at like a local park here in San Diego just a few weeks ago.
Just shredding together.
Axel was killing it. Axel was super cool. It was mellow. There wasn't too many people at the park, and they were both pretty like mellow, talking to people. As most pro skateboarders are.
I was gonna say, he seems like a chill dude.
Yeah. It was super cool. There's a bump over a cone everyone skates at the park. He did this. Speaking of pop shove-its, this dude made this pop shove-it look so cool. It was just one of those ones where it's right out in front of them and it straightens out. It almost like cut it primo. It was starting to go primo. It was.
Do you think that this has kind of maybe been in the works, and that's why we didn't see a lot of footage of him in Tricolor?
Maybe. I don't know.
What did he have? Like 2 tricks?
Yeah, only a few. I don't remember how many, but not too much. But Tricolor was definitely like focused on 3 dudes, and everyone else only had a few clips.
Yeah, but he's like
Like, yeah, like why wouldn't he be one of the
their dude? Like he was like one of their fucking dudes. And so in my eyes, as like just a complete outsider, like I associated him with that brand heavy.
Yeah. It's possible. I have no idea. I didn't really think
I
about that,
wonder.
honestly.
I wonder.
I mean, what they pushed Frankie, PJ, and then who had the other part? Who had the other part in Tricolor?
Jack?
No, it
No.
was it
No, it was
was it JP Souza or was like someone
no.
shoot. Now I feel
What? I've watched that video a bunch too. That's crazy.
No, it's dude, it's Flo. That's who it is.
Oh, Flo Martin, dude.
Yeah, I knew it was someone tech. Flo got all the board control. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't watched it all the way through in a while. I watched Frankie's part.
A bunch.
Part in it.
I watched PJ's part quite a few times too.
Yeah, that's sick. Dude, Frankie just goes off in that video. His kickflip the front wall ride in that video part is unbelievable. He just straight flies at the wall. It's just
that is insane.
That's so crazy. Well, let's just run through all these news things, and we got another video or two to chat about. Marc Johnson no longer skates for Otherness.
Hyped on, well, not hyped that he's not skating for something, but I'm kind of interested to see what him and Jerry are gonna do now that they're both like free agents officially.
Yeah, there could be something there.
Oh, there gotta be. Come on, dude. That's what happened. That's what they do. They skate for the same brand. That's just how the shit. Yeah, that's how skateboarding works.
For me, like the whole time that Marc's been involved with it, however it was with Otherness, like I just didn't really seem like that was going to be his home forever.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't know his relationship with. Maybe he's good friends with the dudes that run that. When he left, I almost viewed it like when Costin was doing his guest boards.
Weekend.
Like Costin, yeah, it was kind of like Costin was kind of just helping out.
That was such a cool idea. Like that marketing idea was
with the Weekend. I mean, even Skate Metal.
Yeah.
Not that Weekend and Skate Metal are small, but it was like those are.
I mean, there are
stuff he backs. Yeah, they're not huge, but like they're doing good. It's not like things. I mean, I don't know what they're doing.
In the
what I'm saying is, it's not like it was brands no one had heard of.
Right, but in like the relative scheme of things, those are two like small brands.
Oh yes. I misspoke.
I still think that
brands people are at least familiar with.
Dude, that marketing.
Costin did that.
Yeah, that marketing of like Costin's on for the weekend.
That was the best. That
funnest thing, dude.
Yeah, and the video they had with him was so.
It was just they kill it on like the little fucking skits, dude. They nail those things.
That's
we haven't seen skits like that since like Spike Jonze girl shit.
I was gonna say girl videos.
Like that's. I mean we've seen cool Birdhouse ones too. I don't know. I think that the weekend ones are great, dude.
Yeah, they killed it with that for sure. But yeah, that's kind of like that came to my mind. Like, oh, maybe it was kind of just like a homie, small thing, and MJ put it on the map. To be honest.
Yeah.
And that's it. And now I'm pretty excited, like you said, to see what's next for him. And like you mentioned, Jerry.
He's so awesome.
Too, doesn't have a board sponsor at the moment. We've seen Jerry skating hockey boards. We're gonna see probably within the coming months at some point if they're gonna do something together. What goes down?
I'm gonna go with yeah.
Yeah, Mike sounds pretty confident they're doing something together, which I wouldn't be surprised.
It would
make a lot of sense.
All the stars are kind of aligning here at the time that kind of leads me to believe that they're gonna do something.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see.
Which I mean, I'm super down for. I love MJ, love Jerry.
Dude, MJ is.
They're both like on that level to me. Like they're like, fuck yeah, those dudes are
crazy skateboarders, dude.
Yeah, one of my homies was like, we were kind of drunk the other day, and we were talking about Jerry's B-sides.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was like, man, everyone loves Jerry's B-sides, but I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, imagine seeing that guy in the streets. You'd be so annoyed. I was like, yeah, right, dude. I'd be laughing my ass off. Are you kidding?
It would be crazy to watch him battle for his tricks, though, for sure.
Dude, that shit is gold to me. Like, my favorite, like, angry dude is Gravette, though. Gravette will have like mental fucking breakdowns, dude. It's like the funniest shit to me. I don't know why.
You know, I love and pretty sweet is when what's the dude's name that they have in there when he's sitting in the van like making fun of everyone?
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, and he goes,
Oh, Pretty Sweet is Pretty Sweet Owen Wilson. Wait, no,
uh,
that's yeah, right. That's
yeah, no, it's not Owen Wilson. It's what's the dude's name? I don't know his
Pretty
name. You
Sweet.
know.
What the fuck? Give me a second. I'm like being.
Anyway, he's in there and he's like, what are you gonna do, Costa? Go to Shanghai and break all your boards? And Costa
Will
just starts
Arnett.
laughing.
His name is
Yeah, that's his
Will
name,
Arnett.
Will Arnett. There it is.
I had his fucking face in my head. I couldn't think of his
I know,
fucking
me
name,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't Shanghai, Costin.
And Costa just starts laughing.
Dude, yeah, that dude's hilarious. He's from Arrested Development, man.
Dude, he killed it and pretty sweet. He has so many funny jokes in there.
He's from a lot of shit, but I know him from Arrested Development, I should say.
Where were we at?
Where are we at in this list, dude? We're dragging ass.
We got another person leaving a brand. Jose Rojo left Enjoi.
Weird.
Yeah, when I saw that headline, I think the first person I saw post was the Barracks. I was like, whoa, another thing I had no clue was gonna happen.
Interesting.
I mean, he's been there forever, so like, I don't know what's next. No, I don't know. Maybe something along the lines of MJ and Marc. I don't know. Who knows what he's gonna do? He posted. I want to pull up the post real quick just to look at it. Yeah, he said, "New year, new beginnings. Thank you for the years of great times and memories. Enjoy." Jackson Pill said, "Oh man, that sucks." That was just, you know how it like shows the two comments or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why I find that funny. Oh
Yeah,
man,
Jackson's
that sucks.
pumped up. He's bummed. You know what I really actually liked a lot was Jose Rose's part that came out last year, 2016. He had such
He
a
skates
part.
to Eddie Murphy, right? Was that him?
I don't think it was.
Are you sure, dude? I thought he skated to Party
Maybe
all the time.
we could look it up. He had a sick song, but
Or was that like that Thayan dude?
yeah, I think that was Stein and Costa that skated.
Okay, my bad.
Rojo had a really sick part though. Yeah, so that's pretty. I mean, there's not much to say about that. He's off Enjoi. We'll know soon what he's doing.
He's real good.
Some Chicago stuff from Mike Medina.
Oh yeah, that's sick. I'm
Chaz
hyped on this.
Ortiz, Hefe at Hefe. New York thing. Oh, it wasn't just Chaz. They had
Yeah, we had a Skate Fillet alumni in there, dude.
yeah. Shout him out.
Daniel Scales. Is it Scales or like?
Yeah, I believe it's Scales. I mean, yeah, I think Scales.
I don't know. He went off on that.
Yeah,
shit,
he had some
dude.
crazy.
That boy went off, dude. Yeah.
With the front crook.
Yeah, he's skating with some speed now. He's looking good out there, dude. Shout out to Daniel Scales, dude. That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah, long time supporter.
Yo, a lot of Chicago spots in there too that I've skated personally, so it's always cool to see.
You ever skated that like yellow flat bar type thing next to the wall that they just killed?
Yeah, I've skated that spot.
They killed that spot.
There's like a lot of shit in there that's like relatively close to each other too in the city.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's not how, because obviously they shred, but I'm assuming that's like why there was a lot of stuff, because Chicago has been cold lately.
Yeah, I wonder when that trip was.
I mean, they didn't look very warm in it.
That's true.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there was that ledge like this. I think that's the one Daniel did the Smith the front crook. That spot got killed.
Yeah, they went off, dude. They went off.
Definitely.
And there's like,
I just watched it once, but that yellow like parking garage flat bar type of thing.
Mm-hmm. There's also an out ledge that's like near the loop, and that spot is like actually pretty fucking hard to skate sometimes, because there's like a lot of people that'll be like sitting there just like around that. So yeah. I don't know. That's kind of like a pain in the ass at times.
Yeah, it's always the best. Like, it's cool to hear your point of view. Just
like, I mean, dude, I've definitely been to like a majority of those, dude. If not, maybe
that's always cool to hear that, because like from an outsider, like maybe someone watches that video and they're like, "Oh, that Shooto ledge looks so perfect."
Mm-hmm.
But it's like,
there is an out ledge in Chicago that's like near all of that shit that is like so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised more pros haven't filmed stuff on it, to be quite honest with you.
You know what's funny? I went to a flat bar spot, and it's called Pomona. It's east of LA. I
Mm-hmm.
was there like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was up in LA, 2 weeks. And I was skating this thing, and I was like, dude, I'm surprised there's not more footage here because this spot's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then
There's a
I
lot of Chicago
I
shit.
get I get home from LA. I get back to San Diego. I go on Instagram. Two of my friends send me Shane's post. Shane O'Neill skated the same spot later that day.
Oh
I
wow.
was like, uh-oh. That means that spot just got killed.
Yeah.
Shane probably went off.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, at least New York still has a skate team.
yeah, Chad. I mean, Chad's been there forever. He's been
Yeah, but
loyal
we've
for
seen
sure.
them axe their entire team in the past
Yeah,
multiple
they cut
times.
most of the dude.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like that Andre Colbert dude has been there forever too.
yeah. He's like, did he grow up with Chaz?
I honestly don't know. They seem like they've been in a lot
Yeah,
of
I feel like
video
I've always
projects
just seen his
together.
name with Chaz,
Agreed.
like that they've been homies forever or something.
Agreed. I've never really seen that dude like out. Like I've seen you see Chaz pretty often, like skating Grand or skating House of Vans, which is also kind of strange because he's like at House of Vans in the beginning of the video, like setting up a board. But then like later on they go to Uprise as well, which I'm pretty sure neither of those are like his sponsor.
No, I think Chaz reps Uprise on his
I
Instagram.
didn't know that. I thought he was like trying to open his own shop or some shit.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that a while ago.
I
Like
didn't
I
no
went into his
idea.
Instagram the other day and he kept like
That must have been like
tagging or
something that
hashtagging them.
happened like later on because he grew up like he was like a warp kid. Like he was like a different
That was
skate
at skate
shop.
park, right?
Yeah, yeah, but it was also like a shop.
Or did they close?
Yeah.
Okay, so then he
So
just switched
like
it
I
to Uprise.
guess yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
I'm looking at
go.
his Instagram and he's tagging Uprise in like a bunch of
I
his
mean,
posts.
Uprise has a lot of clout, if not like all the clout.
Yeah,
Like
I mean
they,
like just from the outsider's perspective, when I think of Chicago, that's the shop I think of.
yeah. I mean, you're
But
not wrong to do that.
yeah, that's just how it
They've
is, I
been
guess.
there forever and they do a lot for skating. So it's like
That's
and
true.
like they're like nice, they're super nice dudes down there, man. Like
Yeah, that's cool.
they're not gonna Chicago you at all.
Yeah, yeah. You're
And
not
like
gonna get
try
a
to
cool
cool
guy.
guy you. No, not at
That's
all.
the worst.
Dude. And like you get that shit in Chicago, man. There's some
I mean,
cool
you can
guys
get
out
that
here.
anywhere.
Eh,
I mean, I'm sure it's out there. Maybe.
yeah, there's like I mean,
But
some
you
hard
you can
nosed
get a cool guy
motherfuckers, dude.
anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
That's some trash. No need to be like that.
I always like think it's funny. Like I always find it like mad humorous when it happens to me. I'm just like, damn, that guy thinks he's like the shit. Like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, it's
Like for
weird.
what?
Yeah,
Where did this come from? That shit always
yeah.
blows me.
I think by next week's show we will have the announcement of the 2017 Trick of the Year. I
That's what
believe
I
they
wanted to
announced it.
talk about to
I
end
think
the
they're
show.
announcing it this weekend on ETN.
Okay, are we done with topics? Because that's how I wanted to end.
Yeah, that's let me just confirm. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the topics.
Oh, that Kevin Romar asked you thing, I guess, was kind of
Oh yeah, it
interesting.
was Mike actually tagged me in that this
Yeah,
morning.
I noticed that too. That
That's
was
crazy.
interesting.
Kevin Romar posted a photo. I'll show it right here on the
And there was
screen.
also a comment that says that he no longer rides for Filament.
He said that?
Yeah, Romar
Oh
did.
yeah, we've seen him shown in New Balances for a while now, right?
Yeah, but I mean, at least we have like confirmation, I guess, so to speak. You know,
Yeah. He posted this photo
if we're
with
gonna be
some
Yentas, dude,
S's.
let's like be all the way Yenta, dude.
Yeah, shout out Rob Rank. These S's, it says Romar on the insole, and then stitched on the side it says "Welcome to the S team."
Fucking crazy
He posted
colorways
this last
too.
Thursday. It says Throwback Thursday. This S skateboarding colorway was made for me as a surprise to let me know I was getting on the team. Right before this happened, Supra had offered me to ride for them. I took the Supra thing because S had told me they were going away for a little bit. For a bit, a little after I made my decision. Super hyped to have these though. Still my favorite shoe brand.
So it looks like he's looking for a new home.
Yeah, I mean he definitely fits in some S's, right?
I think so too. That's a good look for them, dude. He's a cool dude. I
Oh
feel like
look, there's a
they
comment right here. Someone said when you came to Oxnard you had New Balance numerics on. And he said, yeah, they give me shoes. These are old.
sick.
Now that's kind of interesting though. You think New Balance is gonna see this like, oh, sick, your favorite shoe company's ass?
I mean, dude, I don't know. That's like just a weird one. I feel like those shoes that S made for him look like Supras.
Well, it wasn't. It was a model that Rob Brink commented on it and said, "So rad." Wasn't this a Daniel Garcia Pro model at the time?
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Brink obviously
that it
knows
was
his
just some
shit.
sort of colorway for Romar, not
Yeah.
actually his shoe.
I'm assuming it's a colorway. Brink knows his shit.
Yeah, Brink said, "I definitely skated the non-Romar versions." Um, yeah, that was cool. I had no clue that ever went down.
Me neither. Me neither. I saw that.
It made me think of the Adidas Sean Malto thing, though. You remember that?
Oh my god, yeah, that's
Yeah. If you Google, you can find. I remember somehow Jamie Thomas. There was like 2 pairs ever made.
You did weird sleuthing, dude. You did crazy weird sleuthing to get that.
Dude, Jamie?
You.
Oh, what? I first heard about it like when it happened. I think Rip Laces. That's a sick website, by the way.
Yeah,
I think they wrote an article about it. And there's images online. If you search like Adidas Sean Malto, you'll probably find it. It's like I don't remember which model it is. It's some like simple Adidas model, but it says Malto on the side. And where it gets crazy, I don't know how many people know this. I might have mentioned this in a past episode.
Yeah, but it was a Drew episode, so no one.
Yeah, it's gone. So I'll say it again. If you watch, it's like some random Sean Malto's Skull Candy, like Skate with Buds. He cruises around Kansas City thing, and he shows in his house some Kansas City football jersey that some player signed. I don't know nothing about it. I don't follow sports. Anyway, and I was like, and it said "Welcome to the team" on it when they showed the dude's signature, and I was like, what does that mean? So I looked up this dude, and he was some football player that was sponsored by Adidas.
He was like a brand ambassador for Adidas, right?
For Adidas, yeah. Yeah. So it was like when Adidas was trying to swoop him up, as Nike was, like it was before he, after Etnies in this little in-between zone. And yeah, so they gave him that. They had the shoes with his name on it already. Like, I bet he was so close to signing with them. I bet it was tough pick or whatever it came down to. But Adidas was definitely trying to make it happen.
Yeah, go watch that video. You can see the evidence for yourself. It's kind of rad.
Yeah. You've seen it, Mike?
Yeah. After you told me about it, I went.
Yeah, I don't know how I pieced that together, but I remember seeing that and I was like, "What do you mean, welcome to the team? He's not on the Kansas City Chiefs. What team are you talking about?"
He's a fucking wide receiver now.
And I looked it up and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy."
Malto's a G, dude.
Malto's sick. One of the best front crookers right there. He started it's because of him that Doss Pinch blew up. No, that's the video that blew up that Instagram. Though.
I know, but I mean, I feel like, yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's the video that blew him up.
Yeah, Jamie put them on like heavy in my opinion.
Jamie repped it,
yeah.
But it was like that one edit of Malta Nolly Hill front crook at his park, and he's on his heel on his front crook. Dude. And they put 1-800.
Speaking of Jamie, man, I cannot wait for this Saudi trip video.
That's about it.
That's gonna be fucked up.
The whole state of Florida, just wherever they want to go.
Dude, maybe that's where that Zion clip is from.
I don't know if they're on the trip right now. Nah, because I don't think so. Because I know Jamie and Dillo and a bunch of those dudes were just up in SF like for Christmas. So I don't think they. I bet. Dude. Like, Jamie,
I think
Dillo,
2018.
Tyson, it's gonna be a sick crew. I bet.
Yeah, I think 2018 is the year that John Dillo just like blows the fuck up, dude.
He's blowing up. I'm trying to see his name on him.
Like that dude is the man. He is so good.
So sick.
Insane. And it seems like he's having fun with skating, dude. Like he's doing everything right, man.
Yeah, super good dude.
He's not scraping on his manis.
Incredible. What'd you say? Oh, not scraping on his manis.
He's not scraping manis. He's
dude, this is another thing we have to mention. Brandon Beeble posted his stage clip.
Oh, what was it?
Half cap heel nose manual nollie flip.
I know. I saw it.
Tease that in his push episode.
I know. I saw it.
Yeah. So that, I mean, to me, that's the nail in the coffin. We know he's been putting stuff that was supposed to be in the push.
I wish that.
But I was like, when he posts that, then there's nothing coming out.
Let's just DM him, dude. Let's DM him from Fillet and ask him.
Ask him what?
So what's up with your push project, man? So what happened to your push project, dude?
Uh, money issues is what we've heard in the past, correct?
That's trash.
So, anyway, yeah. I mean, that's that, right? That's episode 135. That's what went down this week.
No, we still got to talk about
Trick of the year.
Your
Yeah,
pick.
sorry. My outro was.
You're okay.
You're
You're all good.
Trick of the year, dude. I don't know what the trick. There's gonna be tricks went down.
No, there has to be one trick that comes to mind, and you're lying if you said
Tiago's mock but switchback tail. That's
okay. Mine for me is Tommy Finn back lip comes to mind immediately when I think of like shit that was fucked up this year. Also, Yuri Ficini. Kickflip shifty. That too. But the kickflip shifty at Dime Challenge definitely stood out to me.
Nuts.
All fucking year, dude. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna forget that clip, you know?
Yeah, for real.
That shit is insane. That fool is like over 90 degrees turned and then comes back with it.
Dude, Wes Kramer's switch
yeah, that's flip. Another one. You're right.
Marcy switch stance. He goes like 160 degrees.
I also really like Boo's laser flip over. It was fucked up.
That was sick. That spot. And that spot has debatably the best backside flip
my
ever.
homie skated.
That is the best backside flip, in my opinion.
I agree. My homie skated that spot, and he says it is so hard to skate that they make it look so much easier in footage, dude.
Yeah, I bet he's right.
And he's like the shit. Like my homie's not just like some like mediocre ass dude. Like he fucking shreds, you know?
Yeah.
Like fuck, dude. Killed. It gets killed. It's been getting killed for 20 years, and people are still doing it like MBDs over it.
I love how the footage looks. I love Brian Anderson's line with the backside flip too because it's followed with the fisheye and they show him pumping over the.
Yeah, that dude's fire. Everything is just so damn powerful. But yeah, I mean, there's the Yuri trick on the Machba outlet just really fucked up. Miles.
Trent went off on the Machba, and Miles.
Miles, the front feeble popover is insane.
That one goes.
What else do I think?
He's Miles back tail on the.
Pop out, yeah, that's insane. I'm trying to think of stuff that like just immediately stands out to me all year. Obviously, Cole,
Lopez front hurricane flip.
Yeah, and Cole fucking grinding up the rails and all that. Yeah, that definitely stands out to me. Shane switch tail slide laser flip.
Shane switch tray nose blunt half cab flip. Shane switch flip.
Yeah, you know what, dude?
They might put Shane's whole part.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they might just throw Shane into like a fucking category of himself.
Yeah, for real.
That's interesting.
Jack Olsen, barley grind, the king.
Yes. Oh my God! Yeah,
Jamie Foy, Toro, Jamie Foy, kickflip back 50. That king trail that Jack barleyed.
Holy shit! Yeah, how do you pick one?
Dude.
I feel like, okay, I'm not even trying to be a fucking hater, but I feel like when Kelly Hart did the stage shit, I feel like that was like it, right? And like when Kyle did like the 50, that was it. Like there was kind of nothing else that came to mind. I was like, damn, that's the winning trick right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this year, dude, like I cannot think. Like, yeah, I say like
I said the Thiago Machba switchback tail just because.
Yeah, it's insane.
It was like something. Of course, yeah, it was insane. But it was just like the past 2 years, the winners have been tricks that really went crazy on Instagram. Like everyone put them on Instagram, and that's just that. I mean, there's not only been one this year, but that's what happened with Thiago's.
Right. Let's also not forget about the switch shove it, fakey nose, or switch shove it, switch nose grind, fakey tray.
That was last year, though.
It was? I thought that was this year.
Because I remember that being in the running last year for Trick of the Year.
Oh, no, you're totally right. I was thinking of a different part.
Yeah, but that was insane.
No, you're definitely right. I was thinking of a different part.
Oh, well, you know what he did this year on the table? Nollie back 180, switch front crook, fakey flip out.
Jesus.
On the table was just,
There's a lot of crazy shit, man. I think that.
Yeah, like, we haven't even said, like, this is just coming to our mind right now. Zion Wright with debatably the sickest front big spin ever.
Dude, Zion Wright with the back three into that street too, man.
Yep, first go.
Like how the fuck?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. He's flying Zion, dude.
Davis had some of my favorite tricks.
Dude, there's a lot.
Ollie to backside wall right over that table.
Nijef back 5-0 to 35 stair. Let's not forget about that.
Chase Smith grinded it.
Oh yeah, Chase 50 to front board is buck.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy one, dude. That could win because that's something I feel like we've never seen anything like that.
We've never seen anything like that. It's
that was wild.
Oh man, there's
That was
like,
wild.
but then it's like there is a list of just like you could put it into subcategories at this point. The most
Paluzzi goes front feeble to front
yeah,
feeble to front feeble.
the most progressive trick. It's like there's like 10 different options.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy to pick one trick out of the whole. Like, think of
Dude,
how much footage comes out.
like bro, like El Toro got front feebled, front nose blunted, and front crooked all in the same year.
Yeah, and Chase 5-0'd it and lip slid it just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. Jamie 50 it literally like it was a skate park rail.
Yeah,
Like if you watch that raw footage and you watch his front 50 down it, he did not give a shit.
he's chilling.
That's crazy to me. He's like my height, dog. It's not like he's like some gigantic dude. Like, yeah, he's a thick motherfucker, but like it's not like he's like looking down at the rail, you know? Like a Figgy or like a dude like that.
Yeah.
Like that's like one advantage I feel like the tall dudes have is like rails.
You can still get buckled.
Oh no, I'm not saying
Anyway.
that they can't, but like you know what I mean? Like when you're skating
Yeah,
a
yeah.
ledge or you're skating like something that you can see like down on it, it's always easier to pop up on it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, well, we'll know by next week. Check ETN if you got that subscription. I'm sure everyone will see on Instagram who wins as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Happy New Year to everyone. This is the first show of 2018. That means wait, so we started this when did Scanfully start in 2016?
I don't know. All of our episodes got deleted, so I don't know.
No, I think Scanfully started 2015.
I'm just kidding, dude. Did you like that Instagram post that I made of Colin McKay? I mean, Drew.
Yeah, that's sick. Drew's right there with Colin. They talk about Sheckler backside flipping El Toro.
Well, that's a good one. I'm so glad that popped up on my Facebook
That's
timeline.
so random. When you sent me that, I was like, how did you find this?
Dude, it popped up on my Facebook timeline and I just like got like giddy as fuck. I was like, oh my God, that's the best photo. Cause that article is completely gone. That video is completely
That video
gone.
was gone, so.
Everything is gone.
That video was super. It was actually a really good interview, Drew.
It was a really professional, like Drew handled that interview so well. It was probably the best interview that he released in person. Because I remember there was one that he did from like Go Skate Day that I was just like, oh man, dude. Ooh.
Which one was Steezus?
Ooh. I don't know. Drew was having a rough one, dude.
Dude, I remember the one with Steezus and Rob Brink walks up.
Yes, and Brink had on like the soccer skate shoes that Nike was making. Those were sick. I wish we still had those.
The Lunar Gato?
Lunar Gato, yeah, that's what they were called. Good shit.
Was cool.
Those shoes were cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
I never got to skate them, but I had some.
In Chronicles 2, Ishod has him on in I think it's the line he does back 50. It's this really long kink roll. He was going to back 50 the whole thing, but he pops out on the flat and then big spins the set. Pretty sure he has him on. There's a few.
I know exactly what line you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the sickest back big spin ever.
Dude, I think that those were a cool ass shoe that they should bring back, if anything. Those were like an athletic looking shoe, you know?
Yeah, it's for sure soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Like Adidas.
I remember like he interviews CJ and like CJ gives him like the worst responses, like the worst like answer. Cyril Jackson.
Oh, Drew did? I don't remember that part.
Yeah, and he's just like kind of you could tell he's mad fried and he's just like not really giving him any responses. And I'm just like, dude, why did Drew even leave that in there? Like Drew should have just asked the whole fucking
Drew doesn't care though. That's why it's
No, but when Brink is busting his balls, dude, it's like the funniest shit ever, man. He's talking about like you can see boogers up his nose or something like that. Like,
he was telling him to get something to trim his nose hairs. That's what
that's what it was.
That's what it was. I remember that was like
what a fucking asshole, dude. That shit is so fucking funny, dude. Brink is a legend for that, dude.
Yeah,
he's getting interviewed and fucking tells the guy interviewing to get something to trim his fucking nose hair. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. I would die. I would fucking die laughing if it was me.
Well, we'll be back in 1 week. Chat about we'll know the trick of the year. We'll talk about that. Whatever else goes down. Hopefully some and the new GX1000 video coming out today. So we'll have some good stuff to chat about.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe Sabotage will drop 6, dude.
You wish. We wish.